Hello, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the business news here on Midday Live. My name is Alfred Consul. Let's go on to our first story this afternoon. Minister for Water Resources, Works and Housing, Dr. Mensah, has assured real estate developers of regulations to sanitize the housing industry. He said the real estate bill currently before Parliament, when passed, will also boost private sector development.
Ghana's current housing deficit is in excess of 1.7 million. This has afforded the private sector, especially real estate developers, the opportunity to thrive, making the real estate business a major force to reckon with. Yet, acquiring permit, real estate agencies reckon, is a major challenge. But Water Resources Minister Mensah assured real estate developers of government support.
It is in this regard that government has developed the Real Estate Agency Bill. This, we believe, will bring some sanity into the industry. The bill is currently before Parliament for consideration and subsequently to be passed into law.
The bill is to regulate the real estate agency practice as well as address other challenges in the industry.
Unless property development is pursued in a regulated and sustainable manner, the economic cost to the individual households and the nation at large will be enormous.
The minister lauded the effort of the real estate agencies in the country in providing housing to Ghanaians in line with government's commitment.
So by the close of the year, uncertified electricians will be out of jobs. This is because the Energy Commission and the Electricity Company of Ghana will begin to enforce the Ghana electrical wiring regulations, preventing unqualified electricians from operating in the country.
The Ghana Electrical Wiring Regulation was passed into law in 2012. The law stipulates that electricians must be certified before executing any job. Currently, there are only 3,000 certified electricians operating in the country. The Energy Commission, which regulates the industry, says the rest scattered all over the country are unqualified to operate.
The difficult aspect of electrical wiring is that no matter how bad you do it, the light will be on. However, the negative effects of the bad work that has been done is experienced over time.
The fire service has blamed many fire cases on poor wiring, but the Commission intends to wage a war on uncertified electricians by the close of the year.
From the end of this year, we will start enforcing the provision that says if you are not certified, you should not be working as an electrician. We believe that over the period we've given a significant amount of education to the electricians themselves, and now we'll be starting to provide the information to house owners, builders, so that they stop employing just anybody who says, yes, I can wire, I can do it, and to request to see their certificate and their ID to demonstrate that they are properly qualified.
A transition period of 7 months has been granted to them to acquire certification.
At the moment, if you've wired a building and you want to have it connected to the distribution network, you'll find that if it was not done by a certified wiring professional, ECG will not connect you. You'll then need to get one of these certified professionals, go to the premises and check that the basic minimum safety requirements are in place.
A nationwide awareness creation will soon be commenced.
Okay, so let's find out what's happening on the commodities market, and very interesting movements across the various commodities. Look at an ounce of gold, which is now selling at $1,294.81. If you recall, yesterday it was about 1,280. So there's been an appreciation there, because if you look at the Goldman Sachs Group reports here on the 22nd of April, that's last month, they were not too confident about the movement of the prices in gold an ounce on the world market. But cocoa as well is making some gains there, but not too much of anything to write home about. 3,211 is what cocoa is selling on the world market. That's a ton of cocoa. Now, it's dropped by $6 there compared to the previous period. For coffee making some gains there. 120.40 is what is selling on the world market, and an appreciation there of 0.75 cents. So that's some good news for coffee growers. Cotton can also boast of an increase of 0.13 cents there. 64.50 is what is selling for. But there's a lot of movement on crude oil on the world market, rightly so, because just about a week ago we're talking about it. That's crude oil a barrel selling about $47. Projections were made that was going to be selling about $50 by close of week this week, but that is not what is happening as we speak. 45.43. Yesterday was selling at 46.61. It's dropped again to 45.43. Oil fell to that's rising output for the Middle East, North Sea, renewed concerns about a global supply overhaul, while economic data also painted a very negative outlook for the demand. Brent crude was trading about 44 cents lower by 45.39. What's happening is that there's going to be an increase in production because of the top exporter. Saudi Arabia, for example, produced about 10.15 million barrels per day last month, but sources say that it could also soon return to near record levels of 10.5 million barrels per day. So that's what's happening. There hasn't been any freeze in production. If all these countries are producing at optimum level, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, we should be in for a reduction in the price of crude oil on the world market. We're keeping an eye on it. We'll get you up to speed with the developments there. But that's it for the business news this afternoon. Came to you live from our studios here in Accra. We'll bring you some more in our subsequent bulletin.